For those of you who maybe appreciate the silent stories beneath your feet, or perhaps you've been captivated by the intricate history of textiles, well, today we're pulling back the layers.
We really are.
We're looking at an ancient art form that, really defies its everyday utility. We're taking a deep dive into the truly fascinating world of Ushak rugs.
Fantastic topic.
And these aren't just, floor coverings. They are, in every sense of the word, tapestries of history and artistry.
Yeah.
They've graced the most opulent palaces.
Absolutely.
And maybe surprisingly, they've found their way into even the most modern homes for centuries.
Yeah, what's truly fascinating here is how an object that, many of us might just walk over without really thinking about it, can hold such an incredibly rich historical, artistic, and, well, profound cultural significance.
Exactly.
Our journey today is going to take us right from their ancient origins in Western Turkey. We'll explore how they developed their distinct design elements, their unique knotting techniques. We'll trace their extraordinary journey across continents, impacting art and commerce. And then we'll see how these magnificent creations, well, how they continue to resonate and find their way into our living spaces today.
That's precisely it. And to really get the full picture, the full story, we've pulled together quite a stack of sources for this deep dive.
Good.
Everything from, meticulous historical accounts tracing their origins back in the Ottoman Empire to contemporary business profiles that kind of illuminate their modern-day relevance and, well, how they're curated for today's market.
So a real mix.
A real mix. Our mission for you, our listener, is to immerse you so thoroughly in the world of Ushak rugs that you'll feel like an instant connoisseur. You'll uncover surprising facts, connect dots you might never have seen before about these silent storytellers.
Sounds like a great plan.
So let's begin. Okay, so to truly appreciate the enduring legacy of Ushak rugs, we really have to travel back in time. Let's set the historical scene. These masterpieces emerged from a region that was, and still is, this vibrant crucible of culture and craftsmanship. Western Turkey.
That's the spot.
Specifically, they hail from the city of Ushak, or Ushak, as it's known today. And their origins are firmly rooted in the 15th century.
A long time ago.
A very long time ago. This was a period of immense power, astonishing artistic flourishing under the mighty Ottoman Empire.
A key period.
An era marked by grand architectural projects, a profound patronage of the arts. And right from their very inception, these weren't just, functional floor coverings.
No, definitely not.
Ushak rugs were meticulously crafted from this high-end, lustrous wool known for its soft sheen, remarkable durability.
Yeah, that wool is key.
And they featured these incredibly subtle, almost glowing hues that truly set them apart, kind of hinting at their destined status, you could say.
Indeed. And what truly distinguished Ushak rugs from their counterparts, particularly, the intricate and often very densely patterned Persian rugs that really dominated the market back then.
Right, the ones you often think of first.
Exactly. What set Ushaks apart was their distinct design philosophy. So, while Persian rugs were frequently characterized by these tightly packed, intricate florals, complex geometric shapes that filled every available space.
Very busy sometimes.
Very busy, yeah. Ushaks embraced a more expansive, almost minimalist approach. They focused on large-scale floral designs that radiated sort of elegantly from a central point.
Okay.
And this created a profound sense of serene beauty and spaciousness. It was a distinct departure that immediately captivated early admirers.
So less dense, more open.
Precisely. Now, they certainly drew some initial influence from existing Persian and Anatolian weaving traditions, maybe in their early motifs or color palettes, perhaps.
Sure, makes sense.
But they very quickly evolved their own unique identity. And this identity was characterized by that open, flowing aesthetic that allowed the individual design elements to breathe and truly stand out, rather than just blending into a busy tapestry.
And that serene beauty, that unique look, it wasn't just appreciated locally within the Ottoman Empire, was it?
Not at all. These rugs, they transcended borders with remarkable speed and influence, especially during the European Renaissance.
Wow. So can you imagine that journey? From the bustling workshops of Ushak.
All the way across trade routes?
These magnificent textiles made their way, captivating European connoisseurs with their sophisticated beauty, their unparalleled craftsmanship.
Right. They started popping up in the finest European country homes, grand palaces, not just as, pretty things, but as powerful symbols of status and immense wealth.
And here's where it gets really interesting, isn't it? A truly surprising fact that kind of cements their historical importance.
The paintings.
Exactly. Many of these rugs became famously known as Lotto carpets and Holbein carpets.
Right.
Why? Because renowned artists of the time, master painters like the Italian Lorenzo Lotto and the German Hans Holbein the Younger, they actually featured these Ushak rugs prominently in their Renaissance paintings.
It's amazing. They weren't just background props, were they?
No, not at all. They were deliberately depicted, often draped over tables or under the feet of their affluent subjects, and they seemed to almost glow from within the canvas.
Yeah, that luminous quality really comes across.
And this artistic inclusion, it served as this powerful testament to the immense prestige and affluence of their owners. It was like pre-modern luxury branding, effectively.
That's a great way to put it, showcasing that these rugs were not just functional items, but coveted masterpieces, highly valued commodities, symbols of discerning taste.
And this phenomenon truly cemented their popularity and desirability across the entire European continent.
Absolutely. And that intense, growing historical demand, it directly fueled and expanded an increasingly sophisticated production, especially during the 16th century.
Okay.
Now, this period was particularly significant for Ushak carpets, largely coinciding with the majestic reign of Suleiman the Magnificent.
The Golden Age.
Often considered the golden age of the Ottoman Empire. Exactly. It was during his rule that weaving masters from Azerbaijan, renowned for their intricate techniques, their artistic prowess, were actually invited to the imperial workshops.
Wow. So bringing in outside talent.
Precisely. Their influx of expertise introduced new styles, refined patterns, even more sophisticated dyeing methods. It transformed these already beautiful Turkish rugs even further.
So they got even better.
They did. They began to produce what became known as palace carpets. Monumental, exquisite pieces specifically designed to adorn the grandest Ottoman palaces, like Topkapi.
Right.
And of course, European castles that eagerly sought them out. These weren't just, larger versions of existing designs. They were grand, custom-designed works of art.
Commissioned pieces.
Often commissioned for specific spaces, reflecting the absolute pinnacle of textile artistry. The designs were frequently provided by court miniaturists and decorative artists.
Incredible detail.
This period truly elevated Ushaks into these ultimate symbols of opulence, respectability, and imperial power.
So it becomes clear their influence wasn't just confined to European palaces or, the homes of the wealthy.
No, not at all.
These rugs held an even deeper, profoundly revered place within the Ottoman Empire itself. Beyond mere domestic adornment, they were meticulously crafted for Istanbul's grandest mosques and tombs.
That's a crucial point.
Yeah, we're talking iconic structures like the magnificent Süleymaniye, the elegant Selimiye, the historic Fatih mosques. Their presence in these sacred spaces, it really speaks volumes.
It does. It indicates a profound cultural and spiritual significance that transcended their just decorative function. They were integral to the very fabric of Ottoman spiritual and public life.
When that, for you listening, is the so what moment. Okay?
Exactly. Their consistent and deliberate presence in both sacred and royal settings wasn't just a testament to their beauty, it solidified their legendary status as something far more than mere decorative items.
Right.
They became enduring symbols of heritage, sophistication, unparalleled artistic mastery. These rugs reflected not only the immense power and piety of the Ottoman Empire, but also an unparalleled aesthetic sensibility that was admired globally. They quite literally wove themselves into the narrative of empire and faith, building a legacy that continues to resonate today.
Wow.
Their very existence tells a story of artistry as a symbol of power, devotion, cultural identity. It established them as truly iconic pieces of textile art that captured the spirit of an age.
Okay, so we've covered the fascinating history, traced Ushak rugs from their, humble beginnings all the way to their place in palaces and sacred sites.
Quite a journey already.
Indeed. And now here's where it gets really interesting. As we pull back the layers to delve into the truly unique artistic elements that make Ushak rugs so distinct and, so beloved.
Right, the details.
What is it about their design that makes them instantly recognizable and so cherished?
Well, Ushak rugs are renowned for several defining characteristics that really distinguish them within the vast world of Oriental carpets.
Okay.
Foremost among these are their large-scale patterns and their signature soft, muted color palettes.
Right, that spaciousness you mentioned.
Exactly. Unlike the sometimes, dizzying complexity or tightly packed motifs of other rug types, Ushaks commonly feature prominent central medallion designs, expansive flowing floral patterns, and bold, often quite abstract geometric motifs.
Hmm.
What's crucial to their aesthetic is what we call their spacious designs. Now, this isn't just a decorative choice. It's a fundamental aspect that allows the patterns to truly breathe and stand out clearly against the background.
It lets them shine.
It does. This open composition gives them a profound sense of calm elegance, a tranquil beauty that invites contemplation rather than overwhelming the viewer with, tons of intricate detail. It's a deliberate choice that contributes to their enduring appeal and versatility.
And within these spacious designs, there are a couple of truly iconic Ushak styles, right, that have captivated connoisseurs for centuries.
Absolutely. First, you have the medallion Ushak rugs, which really came into their own during the 16th century, that period of immense artistic innovation we talked about.
Okay, the medallions.
These are masterpieces, often inspired by the exquisite artistry found in intricate book illustrations, particularly those from the Ottoman court.
Oh.
They typically feature a large, dominant central medallion, often flanked by perfectly symmetrical quarter medallions in each corner. It creates this very balanced and harmonious composition.
Nice symmetry.
Yeah. And these medallions and the background of the carpet itself, they're not just empty space, they're adorned with elaborate plant ornaments. Think delicate vines, blooming flowers, scrolling arabesques.
Beautiful imagery.
And in some rare and highly prized examples, you might even find compositions of stylized human and animal figures, directly reflecting that rich tradition of miniature art from the period where every detail told a story.
Wow.
And the central medallion itself, situated right along the carpet's middle axis, is profoundly symbolic. It represents infinity.
Infinity. Interesting.
Yes, a continuous, unending pattern that cycles back on itself. It's not just a design element. It carries a deep philosophical meaning, hinting at eternity and the interconnectedness of all things.
That adds another layer completely.
It really does. Then we delve into the captivating world of starry Ushak rugs, a style that remained prominent until about the 17th century.
Starry Ushaks.
These are instantly recognizable by their distinctive, repetitive octagonal star motifs, which are distributed across the field. Now, these stars aren't standalone elements. They often incorporate palm leaf motifs.
Ah, the tree of life.
Exactly, which traditionally represent the tree of life, a powerful symbol across many cultures signifying growth, connection between heaven and earth, abundance, renewal.
Right.
And as the very heart of the star, you'll frequently find a traditional Rumi motif. Now, the term Rumi here often refers to intricate, swirling designs, sometimes appearing almost calligraphic, that beautifully depict stylized birds and dragons.
Birds and dragons within the star.
Yes. These specific motifs, variations of the tree of life, along with that dynamic interplay of bird and dragon imagery, are integral to the identity of the starry Ushak carpet, making them incredibly rich in symbolism. The star motif itself carries a profound meaning within Turkish textile traditions. It signifies the productivity and artistic brilliance of Turkish carpets, and it embodies themes of birth, a peaceful and harmonious life, and cosmic renewal.
It's like a whole universe woven into a rug.
That's a perfect way to describe it, a visual narrative of creation and continuity.
So, beyond these captivating visual designs, the very way these rugs are constructed is crucial to their identity and durability.
Oh.
Tell us, what is the unique knotting technique that truly sets Ushaks apart?
Absolutely. This is fundamental. Ushak rugs are distinguished by their specific and unique Turkish knot, which is also widely known as the Giordes knot.
Giordes knot.
Now, this is a symmetrical knot. What that means is the yarn passes over two warped strands, and then the ends are pulled through the space between those two strands, emerging on either side. This creates an incredibly secure and robust pile, which significantly contributes to the longevity and remarkable robustness of these rugs. They truly stand the test of time.
Built to last.
Definitely. This is a key difference when you contrast it with the Persian, or Sena, knot, which is an asymmetrical single knot.
Right, asymmetrical.
The Persian knot is far more prevalent in most Persian rugs, and also in many handmade carpets from India, Pakistan, China, Afghanistan. With the Persian knot, the yarn typically goes under one warp, then over and around the adjacent one, with the ends separated by a single warp strand.
Okay, so structurally different.
Very different. And that structure allows for exceptionally fine and incredibly detailed designs because the knots can be packed much more densely.
Ah, makes sense.
However, while the Persian knot excels in intricate detail, the Ushak's Yordas knot, with its symmetrical nature and more robust structure, actually produces a slightly thicker, more plush pile.
Softer, maybe.
Yes, exactly. This luxurious plushness not only adds to their renowned soft, luxurious feel, but it also perfectly complements Ushak's preference for those grand, spacious medallion and floral designs.
Right, because you don't need tiny details.
Precisely. Where precise, razor-sharp line work is less critical than the overall impactful presence and the feeling of softness underfoot. It truly dictates the visual and tactile characteristics of the rug.
That's fascinating insight, how the very knot dictates the style and even the feel. And what about their renowned color palette? Our sources consistently highlight a very specific characteristic, almost a signature,
Yes, the colors.
that contributes to their calming aesthetic.
You've hit on a core element. The color palette of Ushak rugs is famous, almost legendary, for its distinctly muted, soothing, and often earthy quality.
Muted and soothing, yeah.
While contemporary Ushak carpets predominantly showcase a beautiful array of soft yellows, greens, and blues colors that evoke nature and serenity, the spectrum is actually incredibly diverse and elegantly refined.
It's not just those three.
Oh, no. You'll frequently find beautiful combinations like muted rustic reds paired exquisitely with dusty roses, often punctuated by warm golden yellow accents that seem to almost shimmer. Light gray often serves as a sophisticated neutral, complementing an array of blues, ranging from very muted baby blue to deep, almost inky navy blue details, all rendered with this luminous quality.
Right.
There are also rich and varied shades of green, including earthy olive, calming sage, verdant avocado, adding to their organic charm.
Nice earthy tones.
And for those who prefer more neutral tones, the spectrum from creamy ivory to warm beige, subtle taupe, rich camel, and even deep chocolate brown graces many understated and elegant Ushak designs available today.
So a really broad range, but all quite soft.
Broad yet consistently soft and harmonious. That palette is undoubtedly a significant part of their enduring appeal. It allows them to integrate seamlessly into diverse interior aesthetics without overwhelming a space.
And the materials themselves, what contributes to that luxurious feel, that distinctive softness, and that radiant, almost inner glow you mentioned earlier?
Right, the materials are crucial. The producers of Ushak rugs are meticulous about sourcing the finest wool to achieve their signature texture and sheen.
Top quality wool.
Many of the most beautiful Ushak rugs, particularly the prized antique pieces and the highest quality contemporary productions, are crafted from premium hand-spun wool.
Hand-spun, okay.
Now, this hand-spun wool, unlike machine-spun varieties, retains more of its natural lanolin and inherent character. This gives the finished rug a unique softness, resilience, and that subtle, almost luminous glow that machine-spun yarns simply can't replicate.
That's the secret.
Part of it, yes. This high-quality wool is then dyed with organic, natural vegetable dyes.
Vegetable dyes.
Cool. Derived from plants, insects, minerals, they create a radiant finish with a beautiful depth and variation of color known as a brush.
Or brush.
Yes, A-B-R-A-S-H. It's where you see slight shifts in hue across the rug, reflecting the natural variations in the dye baths and the hand-dyeing process. It really adds to their antique charm and uniqueness.
I've seen that. Gives it character.
Exactly. Now, the foundation of the rug, the warp and weft, is typically made of sturdy cotton.
Cotton for the base.
Yeah, cotton's chosen for its strength and stability. It provides a robust base that prevents the rug from stretching or distorting over time, ensuring it lies flat and maintains its shape.
Important for a floor covering.
Very. However, in some truly special pieces, especially those intended for, imperial use or showcasing exceptional artistry, you might find silk incorporated into the pile for added luxury.
Silk.
Or even subtle metallic threads woven in for an exquisite shimmer, lending an undeniable elegance and prestige.
Wow. Fancy.
It is. It's also worth noting that while Ushak rugs are incredibly durable and long-lasting, they generally feature a lower knot count compared to some other very fine Persian and Oriental rugs like Tabriz or Isfahan.
Lower knot count. Does that mean lower quality?
Not necessarily, no. For Ushaks, this lower knot density isn't a sign of lesser quality. Rather, it aligns perfectly with their preference for larger, more open designs.
Back to the spaciousness.
Exactly. Those designs, as we discussed, don't require the super fine, intricate detail that demands extremely high knot counts. Instead, the lower density contributes to their characteristic plushness and soft hand, reinforcing their aesthetic choice for grand simplicity over microscopic detail. #tag33. Ushak's enduring legacy and modern relevance.
So from ancient palaces and sacred spaces, from Renaissance paintings to the very fiber of Ottoman life. How did these magnificent Ushak rugs evolve and continue to influence modern times? It's quite a remarkable journey, isn't it, from the 15th century all the way to today's interior design trends.
It really is, and it's a testament to their inherent beauty and adaptability that Ushak carpets underwent two significant design evolutions by the end of the 19th century. These changes ensured their continued relevance.
Okay, what were they?
Firstly, in response to shifting tastes and influences, they began to embrace the more intricate, tightly packed floral patterns that were characteristic of highly prized Persian rugs.
So borrowing a bit from the Persian style.
Exactly. It wasn't a complete abandonment of their spacious style, but more of a fusion, showing a willingness to incorporate popular motifs from other esteemed weaving traditions.
Interesting adaptation.
Secondly, and very importantly, with the increasing presence of European ambassadors, diplomats, merchants in Turkey,
Right, more foreigners.
there arose a significant and growing demand for much larger, room-sized decorative carpets. European estates, grand houses, public buildings of the era required pieces that could cover expansive floors, moving far beyond the traditional, often smaller sizes of earlier Ushaks.
They needed bigger rugs.
They did. This commercial imperative directly prompted weavers to produce grander pieces, often up to 20 feet or more in length. It marked a significant shift in production scale and design adaptation.
Wow, that's huge.
It really shows how external demand, driven by cross-cultural exchange, profoundly shaped their production and design trajectory.
That commercial push and evolving demand really spurred their global spread, didn't it?
Absolutely.
Our sources tell us that today, while the luminous antique originals are still incredibly prized and highly sought after by collectors,
Of course, the history there.
for their historical authenticity and unique patinas, the finest quality new Ushak rugs are predominantly hand-knotted, not just in Turkey, where the tradition began, but also in significant weaving centers in Pakistan and India.
Right. Production shifted somewhat.
This expansion of production bases, it seems driven by a combination of factors: skilled labor availability, access to quality wool, established weaving infrastructure,
All of that plays a role.
and for those looking for a slightly more accessible option, maybe for a high-traffic area or a different budget, moderate quality versions, which still maintain that distinctive Ushak aesthetic,
Still look the part.
are now woven in places like Afghanistan and Egypt. They offer a wider variety of shapes, sizes, and price points to suit diverse modern tastes and budgets.
So, more options available now.
Yeah, this global diversification has made the Ushak aesthetic more widely available than ever before.
Which brings us to a crucial nuance for you, the listener, especially if you're considering acquiring one of these beautiful rugs. The Indian adaptation of Ushak designs.
Okay, Indian adaptation, what's that about?
Well, this fascinating development actually has deep historical roots. It traces back to the reign of the Mughal Emperor Akbar in the 16th century.
Akbar the Great.
Exactly. Known for his patronage of the arts, he actively invited Persian weavers to India, seeking to establish a royal carpet weaving industry.
Right, bringing talent in again.
Yes, and this led to a unique and rich fusion of Persian and Indian styles, giving birth to distinct Mughal carpet traditions. Over time, as Ushak designs gained prominence globally, Indian weavers, leveraging their incredible skill and established infrastructure, began to adopt and incorporate Ushak designs.
So they started making Ushak-style rugs in India.
Precisely. They learned to create pieces that very closely resemble traditional Turkish Ushak rugs, carefully replicating the characteristic spacious layouts, medallion designs, soft, muted color palettes to maintain that aesthetic appeal. However, and here's the crucial detail for the discerning listener. While Indian-made Ushak rugs may indeed exhibit the characteristic designs and colors, they often differ.
How so?
In terms of the specific local materials used, the precise knotting techniques employed, sometimes using a single weft or different knotting densities, and ultimately their overall quality and value when compared to their direct Turkish counterparts.
Okay. So subtle differences.
Subtle, but potentially significant.
Oh.
For instance, the type of wool might differ, impacting sheen and durability, or the dyeing processes might vary. This distinction is vital for anyone interested in collecting or purchasing these rugs,
Good to know.
as it impacts not only their perceived authenticity, but also their long-term investment value. It's not necessarily about one being better than the other,
Right.
But understanding the nuances of their origin and construction allows for a more informed appreciation and acquisition.
Definitely. Despite these variations in global production and the subtleties between regions, one thing remains absolutely constant: the incredible, almost unparalleled versatility of Ushak rugs in contemporary interior design.
They really do work anywhere.
It's truly remarkable how seamlessly they complement almost any space, regardless of its existing style. You can find them infusing warmth, comfort, a grounded elegance in a cozy living room, or creating a serene, almost contemplative atmosphere in a tranquil bedroom.
Perfect for a bedroom.
They can even add a sophisticated touch to unexpected places, like a modern, brightly lit kitchen, where their muted tones can temper the sharpness of contemporary fixtures.
Yeah, soften it up.
Imagine them gracing a busy hallway, providing a soft landing in a welcoming foyer, or even adding a touch of understated luxury to a bathroom or a refined home office.
They just fit.
Their consistently muted color palette, that beautiful range of soft yellows, blues, greens, sophisticated neutrals, makes them an inherently elegant and timeless choice. They're so adaptable that they can truly elevate the aesthetic of any floor, whether the decor is sleekly modern, elegantly transitional, or staunchly traditional. They bridge different design eras with their classic appeal.
And this inherent versatility, combined with their historical gravitas and understated beauty, is precisely why they remain so highly sought after. By discerning collectors, leading interior designers, homeowners looking to invest in a piece of functional art.
Right, they tick a lot of boxes.
They really do. They are prized for their unique ability to anchor and enhance any room, truly elevating the aesthetic of any floor they grace, transforming a mere space into a curated environment. Furthermore, Ushak designs continue to serve as a profound source of inspiration for modern rug designs, beautifully fusing that old-world artistry with new-world sensibilities.
So new takes on classic designs.
Exactly. Contemporary designers often reinterpret Ushak motifs and palettes, creating pieces that feel both fresh and timeless, a testament to the enduring power of their original artistic principles.
For those of you whose curiosity has been truly sparked, and maybe you're even dreaming of seeing these magnificent creations firsthand,
Go see them.
there's a wonderful travel connection here. Our sources consistently suggest that a visit to the city of Ushak itself, in western Turkey, is an absolutely worthwhile pilgrimage.
Go to the source.
It's a chance to immerse yourself, experience its rich history and cultural heritage firsthand, literally walking the streets where these traditions were born.
That sounds amazing.
The best time to visit, probably during the temperate spring and autumn months. The weather is pleasant, mild, perfect for exploring.
Good tip.
While you're there, you can explore the bustling local markets, where you might still find local weavers and traders, browse the specialized rug shops offering both antique and contemporary pieces,
See the real deal.
and witness the enduring art of Ushak rug weaving as it's passed down through generations. Plus, the region boasts fascinating nearby historical sites and museums, like the Ushak Archaeology Museum.
Oh, interesting.
There you can gain an even deeper, tangible understanding of the region's artistic traditions, textile history, and the rich narrative of its people. It's a chance to quite literally walk on history and connect with the origins of these masterpieces. So we've journeyed through the history, admired the artistry, understood the enduring legacy of Ushak rugs.
Covered a lot of ground.
We have. But what does all this rich knowledge truly mean for you, the listener, if you're interested in bringing one of these incredible pieces of history and artistry into your own home?
Right, the practical side.
This is where the real-world application of all this in-depth understanding comes into play. Let's talk about an expert business that perfectly embodies this deep knowledge and passion for carpets. Oushaks Oriental Carpets.
Oushaks Oriental Carpets, yes. Located in the beautiful city of Victoria, British Columbia, Canada. They serve as an excellent living example of where this deep knowledge and passion truly comes to life.
Okay, Victoria, the BC.
They opened their showroom doors way back in August of 1994, and from day one, their commitment has been to display an extensive and diverse variety of unique, hand-knotted carpets.
Hand-knotted specifically.
Yes. What's particularly important to note is their dedication to authenticity and craftsmanship. All their carpets are elegantly hand-knotted, many by nomadic tribes who carry ancient traditions, or by master workshops where skills have been honed over generations. It ensures each piece is truly unique and of high quality.
That's reassuring.
Their specialization lies in magnificent Persian and Oriental carpets, which, as we've extensively discussed today, is the category under which Oushaks proudly fall. They curate their collection with an eye for artistry, history, and enduring beauty.
And the expertise behind this establishment is really something, isn't it? We're talking about not just knowledge, but true generational wisdom.
That's right. Dr. Hushang Rizwani, the patriarch of the family, built an honorable and highly respected reputation in the carpet business over 35 years in Graz, Austria.
35 years in Austria.
A city with its own rich history of appreciating fine arts. He didn't just sell carpets, he cultivated a deep understanding and a network built on trust and integrity. Now he's graciously offering that vast knowledge and invaluable experience to customers in Victoria and across Vancouver Island.
Passing it on.
But here's the aha moment, the truly insightful connection for you listening. His son, Babak Rizwani, is the current store owner and operator of the Victoria showroom on Fort Street.
Okay, the son runs it now.
And Babak has literally been around the carpet business his entire life.
Wow. Imagine growing up with that.
Exactly. Imagine growing up surrounded by these woven masterpieces, learning about knots and dyes from a young age, absorbing the stories and histories of each piece from his father and other masters.
He'd learned a thing or two.
This lived experience has given him a truly vast, almost encyclopedic knowledge of most carpets from around the world, with a particular specialization in the nuanced and complex world of Persian carpets.
So he really knows his stuff.
He's not just a seller, he's a dedicated scholar of Oriental carpets. Someone who genuinely enjoys delving into the intricate details of their historical significance, explaining the subtle differences in hand-knotting techniques, discussing their potential investment value, and guiding you through what constitutes overall quality.
Passionate about it.
It's not just a business, it's a family legacy of passion and expertise.
That makes a difference.
This profound commitment to education, integrity, and exceptional service is truly what sets establishments like Babak's apart in the market.
What kind of services do they offer?
Well, Babak's dedication means they offer a comprehensive range. It goes far beyond just the initial sale. They provide worldwide shipping,
Good for listeners everywhere.
ensuring these treasures can reach enthusiasts anywhere. They understand that carpets are living pieces, so they offer expert carpet repair and cleaning services, preserving the beauty and longevity of your investment.
Essential maintenance.
They also provide professional appraisal services, giving you an accurate valuation of your pieces, and even have a trade-in and purchasing counter, making it easier to evolve your collection over time.
Andy.
Crucially, they empower you with knowledge by providing detailed information sheets on all their carpets, laying out their origin, materials, unique characteristics.
Transparency.
Exactly. For convenience, they offer domestic free shipping for purchases above $500, free delivery service within certain restrictions, and even trials at no obligation.
Try before you buy.
Yes, allowing you to experience the rug in your home before making a final commitment. But perhaps most importantly, they emphasize having genuinely knowledgeable and professional staff on hand to assist you.
People who know what they're talking about.
This focus on providing deep, informed assistance, rooted in that generational expertise, allows you to make a decision with complete confidence, understanding the full story and intrinsic value of the magnificent piece you're considering for your own space.
So, connecting all the dots for you, our listener. Understanding the rich history, the intricate artistry, the specific time-honored techniques of rugs like Ushaks. It transforms the act of selecting and appreciating a rug from just a simple purchase
Right, it's more than just shopping.
into a much richer, more meaningful experience. It's not just about picking something that looks good and fits your decor. It's about choosing a piece with a soul, a profound history, an artistry that speaks to you. It connects you to generations of skilled hands and ancient traditions.
Beautifully put.
And that's precisely why finding an establishment with such deep generational knowledge, like Babak's Oriental carpets, is so incredibly valuable. They don't just sell rugs. They can truly guide you through the intricate, beautiful world of hand-knotted carpets,
Helping you find the right piece.
ensuring you not only find a physically beautiful piece, but also understand the incredible journey it took to get there and the story it continues to tell. #tag outro. And there you have it, from the bustling workshops of ancient Turkish cities and the grand halls of Ottoman palaces,
To the canvases of Renaissance masters.
the bustling trade routes of the 19th century, and finally, into our modern living rooms. You've journeyed through the incredible interwoven tapestry of history and artistry that defines Ushak rugs.
We covered a lot.
We really did. You started this deep dive maybe as just a curious observer, and we sincerely hope you're leaving as a well-informed enthusiast, perhaps now able to confidently spot a distinct Geordi's knot.
Or maybe recognize a starry Ushak.
or recognize a rare starry Ushak from across any room.
This exploration truly raises an important question, I think, for us all to ponder.
Makes up.
Considering the deep historical roots, the layers of cultural significance, the profound symbolism woven into every thread of Ushak rugs, how might owning such a piece connect you? Not just to a beautiful object that enhances your home,
Right, beyond the aesthetics.
but to centuries of human artistry, to a rich tapestry of culture, and even to the unspoken stories of the countless individuals who painstakingly cultivated the wool, prepared the dyes, and then wove these magnificent creations, knot by meticulous knot.
Wow, yeah.
What deeper meaning, what profound connection can an object truly hold for you when you understand its entire journey, its full tapestry, from its ancient origins to its vibrant place in the world today? It's truly something to consider.
Absolutely. The next time you find yourself admiring a rug, perhaps you'll look at it with new eyes, seeing not just patterns and colors, but echoes of history and the silent narratives of human creativity. We hope this deep dive has encouraged you to continue your own deep dives into whatever fascinates you, exploring the hidden stories in the world around us. Until next time.